what is going on, YouTube? AAA battery short of becoming a remote Rotom. Today, we're playing some games with a super funky expanded deck. I ran into this deck the other day when I was playing some other decks and expanded on the stream. By the way, I stream every day except Tuesdays, twitch.tv/AzulGG. But you might see me streaming this Tuesday. We'll have to see when Brilliant Stars actually releases on PTCGO, because apparently it might release on Tuesday. I'm actually not sure, but we'll figure it out. I might be streaming on this Tuesday. I usually stream not on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday, who knows? So be sure to go give the stream a follow. Go click the first thing in the description, give it a follow. Check me out there every day except Tuesdays, except maybe this Tuesday. So the point of the deck, I'm just going to get into how the deck functions first, and then we're just going to go ahead and get into some games, because yeah, I'm not going to go over the full. There's a lot of things going on here. I just kind of want to show it to you guys rather than explain how it works. But the full combo, what we're trying to do, trying to use Peonia to get Greedy Dice and Jirachi Prism into the prize cards, and then on the first turn of drawing prize cards, we use Will, and then we use Missing Clover. We take the Jirachi Prism out of the prize cards, we put it on the bench, we get the Greedy Die after that, and then we use the Greedy Die, we get heads guaranteed because of Will, and then on the following turn, we do it with Kartana instead of Clover, after we put Jirachi back in the prize cards through the Guru Mr. Mime combo, and we use Blade GX, get the Jirachi out. Jirachi finds the Greedy Dice after we've played Will, and then we get another heads, and we draw 6 prize cards over 2 turns while attacking, but doing 0 damage. So it feels like one of those kind of like control decks where you have like a game set up on board and you're inevitably going to win, and there's nothing your opponent can do about it, but we draw all 6 prize cards. And the deck is just a ton of fun. These are the kind of decks I enjoy playing and expanding when they're so different and the combos are so out there, and you can't really replicate them in standard. So these are the kind of decks that I definitely enjoy playing in expanded. The few times I play expanded, these are the kind of decks that I'm looking to mess around with. It's a ton of fun. So let's go ahead, let's get into some games. Shout out to my opponent. I don't know who it was who I hit on the ladder, who I saw initially playing this deck, and I was like, oh, that's super cool, let's try it. Change some things up. They didn't have like the Guru Mr. Mime combo in there initially, and they were just trying to hopefully get lucky on a Greedy Dice heads, which they did do against me, but they didn't have. I just was like, I don't want to have to get lucky. I don't want to have to flip a heads. I'm going to make it so that I just like play 2 Will, get 2 guaranteed heads, and then we're just winning the game. But if you guys enjoy the video, give it a like. If you enjoy the content, be sure to sub and hit the bell, and let's go ahead, let's play a game with this crazy deck. I'll show you guys all how it works, why we play the cards we do. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. We won the coin flip, and we do like to still go second because we just want to play a Peonia, ideally immediately, for some kind of relevance or whatever. And we'll probably open the Dragonite here, because if we're going to net anything out of the active, it would want to be the Dragonite to reuse its pull-up ability. So I'm going to open with the Dragonite here, and then we'll start drawing some cards with some unknowns and see where this turn goes. Oh, wait, no, they're going... We're up against the Volcarona deck. Now, this deck doesn't play N, I believe. I've never seen this deck play N, so that's exactly what we want to be against. It's a deck with no hand disruption. Although, it's like hand disruption is not terrible for us to beat, especially if it is N, because early on, it doesn't really do anything. Late game, it can be a little bit annoying, because we'll draw those first 3 prize cards, and then from there, we'll draw the next... we'll be down to 3 prize cards, so N to 3 can be a little bit annoying to recover from, to be honest. Dragonite's usually actually a pretty big part of recovering from that as well. So I'm gonna start with the Whistle, and then we'll go into the unknowns. And we've been pretty good so far. Actually, we got a carrier. We're gonna get another carrier. We should get a net to move this Dragonite, and I think we'll be in a pretty good spot, for sure. That's kind of the big deal here, though. I think we'll just keep looking. When I do commit to one of these shuffle draw cards, I'll probably put this Will back in the deck with the Oranguru. We can go for a Nest Ball play or something like that. Okay, well, we can keep digging, actually. I was like about to do it, but I was like, nah, we can just keep going, to be honest. Just draw. Okay, that's a Mew. That's a good one. You like to see the Mew. Mew's cool. Keep drawing cards, though. Okay, now we're going to go for a shuffle draw, I think. So I'm going to go that. We'll Guru the Will. And then the Nest Ball is like the worst of the draw cards, to be honest. They can't get Jirachi, so we want to keep our level balls around to find the Jirachi. Got 2 Peonia in here. 3 Greedy Dice in the deck. All our Clovers are in the deck. Okay. Go ahead and get the Unknown, I think. Go ahead, Farewell Letter. See what that gives us. The Jirachi, okay. For the following turn. I'll go ahead and Puke now. I'm down to pitch the Puke now. Get the card off the Puke. It is another Scoop Up Net. So I'm going to Scoop Up Net the Dragonite. I will play the level ball now. Now, I will shuffle the Puke up, but I was hoping to like draw into a Mew. Now we get the Mew. Then I'm going to go with this Mysterious Tail. Hopefully did not get it. I was hoping for... Oh, I should have gone with the there was the, what's it called there? The better. Ah, we drew back into the puke. That's not what we want to see. I should have grabbed the rescue carrier there. That's what I should have grabbed. A little bit of a mistake. All right, we're fine though. Keep drawing. Keep drawing those cards. The U-turn board is what I wanted though. The U-turn board is what I wanted. Did not hit it. It's fine. Puke there for next turn. Oh, keep going though. Maybe we will get to the U-turn board. No, not looking like it. I think we'll go ahead and I could play the nest ball. There's only one thing to grab left off the nest ball. Yeah, this is just the Mew. I guess I can grab the Kartana with the nest ball later on, but we have 2 nest balls left to find the Kartana, so I'm just going to go and grab the Mew now and just pass over to our opponent. We'll see what they got. We'll see what they can do. We're looking okay right now. We need to find ourselves that first Peonia. And more, we need to draw some cards. We need to find some more rescue carriers, to be honest, as well, and get the U-turn boards as well, because that kind of, once we get the U-turn boards in play, it's like we keep retreating between the Mews constantly, and that's just like +2 cards every turn. And with the rescue stretchers, even if they're taking knockouts on Mews, we can recover them, get them back in play, get them cooking once again. Sometimes we actually like to use the rescue stretcher to recover like triple unknown, because then otherwise the fog crystals sometimes actually are like lose their value. Like you just can't fog crystal anymore. Like you find the fog crystal off the Mew and it's just like, I can't do this. I can't do anything. So you need to like have a little bit more involved. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, there we go. Knockout. And I think the last Mew was in the deck as well. So I will open up with the Puke. I don't really want to put the Dragonite in play yet. We can just kind of do that later. We might be a little bit more aggressive with our Mews here and use some nets on them. Yeah, we'll start with Puking. For sure. But now it's back in the deck. Maybe I didn't want to start Puking. We kind of maybe want to end our turn with Puke. There's a Peonia, which is great, but we need some dice to go with it. And the Jirachi. Oh, we have the Jirachi in hand. Never mind. We don't need the Jirachi. All right, Mysterious Tail. Okay, there's a Greedy Die. Okay, so this is pretty good. I'm actually going to write down my prizes here because I always forget them if I don't. So we can just go with Peonia now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to get a male, which is good. A Peonia, which is good. So we'll probably hold the Peonia. I gotta put the Greedy Dice in. I was like, what am I even putting in here? So we're going to put the die in. I'm writing down my prize cards, like I said, because otherwise I'm just going to forget. Jirachi and probably the Fog Crystal because it's just not very good. And then we have to use one more Peonia to set up our prize cards before we start making moves. Okay, sounds good. Boom. And then Trainer's Mail, because I would like a U-turn board. No U-turn board. That is unfortunate. I have the Stretcher. Like I said, those Fog Crystals are kind of dead at this point, so I am going to go ahead and throw 3 unknown back in the deck. I'm just going to start drawing with them as well. With the level ball. Grab it, not that. Grab an unknown. We will need the Mr. Mime at some point, but we don't need it yet. Draw 1. Not a U-turn board. I think I want to keep drawing. I think I'm going to keep drawing here. I don't know. I'm just feeling it right now. Just feeling like drawing cards. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about there. Oh, no. Well, we might need the Mew anyways. I didn't have another unknown. I thought it was like, we should just have unknowns in there, right? I forgot that we had just shuffled them back into the deck. All right. Slight mistake. I apologize. All right, another rescue carrier. How many nets? We've used 1 net. We also have the Scoop Up Cyclone, which can be really good as well. Yeah, so I should have got like an extra card draw here that I have now missed out on because I messed up. Go another unknown. We have Primate Wisdom left to use at the end of this turn as well. Once again, I probably should have held off on my Puke usage. Just Primate Wisdom the Will. If we get it this time. It's a Greedy Dice for the next turn to combo with the Peonia is not bad. Put on another Mew. Could get the Dragonite out of play so they can't get 2 prize cards and speed up the game. And just pass. All right, so we got the Greedy Die, which is important. And also, we don't mind putting a card in the deck that will be useful later. Because when we do the initial combo piece, we're going to go Clovers, Will, Clovers, get the Jirachi into play. You got to net the Jirachi out of play. You got to remember to do that. Jirachi out of play. Jirachi into play. Another prize card. Get the die. And then we get to take a prize card out of the, or a card out of the prize card. So we can put something like this Mr. Mime in the prize cards next turn. And that's like fine. That doesn't hurt us actually at all. So that is something we can do for sure. I feel like we're just not drawing that aggressively in this game, though. I feel like it's been pretty slow. We still have 21 cards left in our deck. I think I usually have less than that by now. At some point, we can just kind of pop off. But we do have to find these Clovers I don't want to put any pressure on myself to have to find them like super soon. We got to find them soon. We do have to find them soon. Tail. There's one. Let's just go with the Peonia. So we went 1, 2, 3. So now we go 4, 5, 6. Trainer's Mail. Okay. Stretcher. Mew. I do almost want that Mew. So like I said, we can put something like the Mr. Mime in here. And I got to write that down. So we will need that later, of course. Well, I'm going to write all my prizes down. Put the other greedy die in there. Die. And we can actually get access to another prize card when we do the Jirachi combo as well. When we put the Jirachi back in the prize cards. So I could put something like the Will, I think. Oof. I don't want to put anything that seems too reliant just in case I can't get access to that prize card. Let's put a Stretcher. Yeah. Let's put a Rescue Stretcher. But I could get access to it if I want to. Okay. Go to the Trainer's Mail. Let's find a... Nope. I guess I'll just take the Scoop Up Cyclone then, which is not that big of a deal. Not that bad, to be honest. I'm just looking for that thing. The U-turn board. Okay, there's another Clover. That's good. Get ourselves some prize cards next turn, maybe next turn. Okay, I think we just pass here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to start using some nets next turn. We'll see. We'll see. We still have 3 nets left. I just like saving them to like the last. Oh, we have 2 nets, and I thought we had 3 nets in the Cyclone. We have 2 and 1 split actually remaining. We should need 1 Clover though at this point. We're just a Clover away from getting off that initial attack or whatever. We could even wait 1 more turn, I feel like, as well. My U-turn boards, they're in the deck. This is like, it's getting annoying at this point. I know the U-turn boards are in the deck. They're going with a dowsing machine here just for a flint, I guess, to make sure they're doing damage. But that's like not, they're already KOing me, aren't they? Yeah, they're already KOing me, so they're just like getting more aggressive for no reason, it feels like almost. Maybe they're thinning out the deck though to try and find something. They might go like target my Guru or something. That's why this is why we have to keep like a Stretcher around. We have that one of the prize cards that I can gain access to if I need to. But it should be fine. I also do need to like scoop up net the Jirachi when I put it in place. I have to remember that as well. So we do need a scoop up net for that. Okay, Jirachi or Mew goes down. I think we'll be okay here, though. My opponent with 3 prize cards left. Okay, so we're going to go Mew. Our draw is the Will, of course. Serious Tail. Take the Trainer's Mail. I'll use 1 scoop of net here. Reset this Mew. Send up the Mew. Mystery Serious Tail again. Okay, there's finally a U-turn board. This is not the Clover, though. The Clover's still in the deck. Retreat. Serious Tail. There's the Clover. Okay, so we can pull off. We can start this combo here. Now, here's where it gets cool. Okay, so we're going to Will. We're going to quad Clover. Take a prize card. Then we're going to take the Jirachi. I wrote this down on my prize cards. Or on my notepad here. I wrote down my prize cards. Yes, we would. And then we're going to take the greedy die. There's a greedy die. Cool. Would you like to play greedy dice? Yes. And we played Will. Heads. So we get another prize card here. I'm going to go ahead and grab the... This is the one we get to like keep here. So I'm going to grab the Mr. Mime here because like this is just one we get to kind of keep here now. All right, now we can go with a net here. Jirachi. Primate Wisdom the Jirachi away. Get ourselves... Ooh, the Will for next turn is great. And then we're going to go ahead and... Man, which prize cards did I get here? This one, this one, this one. Okay, and then we can go ahead and use Pantomime, and we're going to change... The top left one is the Rescue Stretcher. So now there's a Jirachi, or the top deck of a Rescue Stretcher, and there's a Jirachi in the top left prize card. It's important to remember. And then we're going to go ahead and pass, I think. Are we done? We're done? I think we're done. That's over to my opponent. Okay. And that's the combo right there. We're set up to win on the next turn. The question is just, will we get there? Now, we do need bench space for Jirachi and Kartana. Another thing to keep note of here is that we do need bench space for Jirachi and Kartana. But we can draw quite a few cards here, I think, overall. The Fog Crystals are currently dead cards, which makes me think I maybe want to use the Rescue Stretcher to actually recover Triple Unknown. No, we have 1 Unknown in the deck, so they're not completely dead cards, actually. I take that back. But yeah, the cards we need to find the Kartana, which we have Nest Balls left. The Metal Energy can be really hard to find, though, because we don't actually play... what's it called? We might have to take 2 turns to pull this off, to be honest. We might have to like kind of chill for 2 turns and just draw cards with Mysterious Tail Maybe do some Primate Wisdom shenanigans to move stuff around. But then we should be winning on the following turn. There's a Guzma on my Guru, but this is why we kept the Stretcher. This is important. Or got the Stretcher. We have a Stretcher, and our top deck is the Stretcher as well. Actually, the Guru doesn't matter anymore. Actually, I was like, wait a second. The Guru actually just doesn't matter anymore. They can KO that all they want. Okay, go Mew. Mysterious Tail. We need to dig deep here. We need to dig deep. The Metal Energy, there it is going to be the hard thing to try and acquire. Grab the Fog Crystal, actually. And I'm going to play it. Grab the Unknown. No Fog Crystals left, so I don't think I'm going to Stretcher for... We get a Stretcher... Level Ball here. We should play that as well. Grab the Puke. We might be able to actually pull this off this turn, to be honest. Let's see. Farewell Letter. 1. Okay, we got the Energy. That was the... Okay, that was the hard one to get. Okay, hold up. So we have 1 Scoop of Cyclone, and it's in the hand. I'm going to put the Dragonite down. I'm going to get 2 more unknown. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. But I think we might have it here. We have the Will in the hand. We can scoop up net the Mew out of the active and create enough bench space. As long as we can find ourselves the Kartana, which there is Nest Ball. And there's the Kartana right on time. So I can go... Wait. I put the Kartana down, put the energy on it. There's plenty of room for Jirachi here, right? Okay, I think we've got this here. So you can throw it on the Kartana. You can attach the energy. I actually don't even need to make a bench space. Play the Will. Well, we got to scoop this up anyways. Boom. And then Blade GX. It's a top left prize card. All right, we got bench space, so we get to say yes. And then we get to take the Greedy Dice out of the top right. And because we played Will, we can... would you like to play Greedy Dice? Yes. And we would like Heads, which means we get our last prize card. And that's it. That's the dub. We did 1 attack, did 0 damage, but still drew 6 prize cards. This deck is just so fun to play because it plays so different from everything else out there. It's just kind of a big puzzle on your side of the field while making sure your opponents can draw 6 prize cards before the puzzle is complete. It's just a ton of fun. That's going to do it. Just going to be the one game for you guys. Show you guys how to play the deck. You can try and play more aggressively in situations if your opponent has, like, drawn more prize cards. But usually you can kind of take your time a little bit, to be honest. You don't have to play that aggressively, but you can. It doesn't really... Kind of just depends on the tempo of the game, where your opponent's at, and so on. You can sit there and try and thin out your deck a little bit more before you do like the first take a prize card, so that way if they end you afterwards to 3, there's like less junk in the deck you have to get through. But yeah, it truly is a ton of fun. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.